Tulsi Gabbard will be the most environmentally aware president that we have had since Teddy Roosevelt. As a surfer, Tulsi Gabbard has seen the damage that we are doing to this planet firsthand and has worked to protect Mother Earth.
I was out surfing one day, paddling through the ocean, seeing a bunch of trash in the water and getting very frustrated. And taking kind of the action-oriented upbringing that I had. My parents are teachers and small business owners and entrepreneurs, and you know, the environment that we grew up with is if you see something wrong, don't point your finger at someone else. Figure out a way to fix it. Bring people together to change it. So that was how I started getting very interested and passionate about protecting our environment, protecting our natural resources in Hawaii, and how we started the Healthy Hawaii Coalition. And rather than, we did beach cleanups. We brought different community organizations together when there were things that had to be done, but we really took it a few layers deeper and said, how do we actually fix this problem? How do we get people to care so that they're not dumping their trash on the side of the road? And that's where we focused our mission for the nonprofit on elementary level education. So we came up with a program that we took to public schools on every island all across the state. We created a skit that had the hero was Water Woman, the bad guy was Oily Al, I was the original Water Woman, blue cape with a beautiful glistening drop of water on the back. And we had in this skit 4 or 5 different scenes and scenarios that these kids could relate to about what happens when Oily Al is eating his chips walking down the street and throws his trash, goes into the storm drain, and where does it end up? And it was very entertaining, but you could see the light bulb go off in these kids' eyes and in their minds, and they got it. And knowing that, they could take it home, and just understanding how we could make an impact there, which would not only affect these kids, but that they would be able to pay it forward and carry it forward. And for me personally, that's where I started to see how powerful it was to be in a position to make a difference. And what ended up eventually motivating me to take advantage of an opportunity to affect change within government as well.
You are recognizing, as the thousands of others are here at Standing Rock, the importance of protecting water. So I'm so grateful to be here with all of you, to stand with aloha, in peace, with honor, at the invitation of the Standing Rock Sioux Tribe, to be able to support their work in protecting the water here, recognizing that it is a symbol for our need to fight for the preservation of our precious water resources all across this country and around the world.
The impact of the Dakota Access Pipeline is clear. Energy Transfer Partners, the company that's constructing the Dakota Pipeline, has a history of serious pipeline explosions which have caused injury, death, and significant property damage in the past decade. The future operator of the planned pipeline, Sunoco Logistics, has had over 200 environmentally damaging oil spills in the last 6 years alone, more than any of its competitors. Protecting our water is not a partisan political issue. It is an issue that is important to all people and all living beings everywhere. Water is life. We cannot survive without it. Once we allow an aquifer to be polluted, there is very little that can be done about it. This is why it is essential that we prevent our water resources from being polluted in the first place. The truth is, whether it's the threat to essential water sources in this region, the lead-contaminated water in Flint, Michigan, or the threat posed to a major Hawaii aquifer by the Red Hill fuel leak, each example underscores the vital importance of protecting our water resources.